So I wonder if the prosecutor is supplying the witnesses with some money to make it to court. I mean, not all the witnesses showed up, but still, maybe some of them turned down the money. And I wonder if that's something I can do a discovery request on. How much has the prosecutor paid the witnesses to show up? Because he complained that they're coming from further distances. All the cops, all 3 cops no longer work with Natchitoches police. And I don't know what the story is with the librarians or the dispatcher. Actually, I could say almost all 4 cops. So that's 3 cops and a dispatcher. But he mentioned it in open court, on record, that it's not easy for these cops to arrive because of being longer distances outside of the city. And then the judge said that he has to drive. Think about him. Oh, the trouble that all of them, the witnesses and the judge, have to go through to get to my hearings or my trial. No discussion, there's no discussion about the trouble that they're causing me, and that I had to drive over 1,000 miles to return into this really hot area. It is not a stable temperature around here, and it's not, and it gets very hot. But I mean, what motivates them to keep returning? They're not cops anymore, yet they still have this duty. I mean, they could get subpoenaed, and that's what Clyde Benjamin said. Like, that's a forceful way to get them to arrive. If they're getting subpoenaed, like, a subpoena can make it free in a lot of ways. You know, what does the prosecutor have to pay somebody if he's going to subpoena them? I don't know of any subpoenas where that you get, there's an offer of compensation as well. I'm not familiar with that. So what do? If I see what Clyde wants to do. He wants only the 2 cops, Davis and La Quinta Favors. He only wants those 2 as for cops. He doesn't want Miller, because Miller's kind of a throwaway. So I need Miller. And I mean, Clyde can, ooh, you know, that's something to think about. Since Clyde talked about subpoenaing, getting the date ready for everybody to coordinate the subpoena with all of them to my trial in February, it was everybody there. They all huddled together, put their heads together like they're one sports team, and he is their coach, which, I mean, obviously he's coaching them, Coach Clyde. But what about Miller? What about Thurman Miller? I need to subpoena that guy. Okay? My arresting officer, Clyde was willing to proceed my trial without my arresting officer. He was so confident that he's going to win without my arresting officer. And I think I need Miller. Miller's kind of an idiot. I need that. I need that kind of testimony. So that's something I need to work on for next week. You know, I don't have a lawyer. I don't have an appeal yet because I'm waiting on things. So you know, since we got the date set already, I want to set up I want to set up a subpoena as well for Miller, not just settle on who Cloyd is bringing in, because that's troubling.